Hi, and welcome to What's Happening Now, Nex-Tech's local events and attractions show. I'm your host, Jenny Leiker, and today we're going to talk about some exciting things that are going on in our area in February. And my first guest that I have today is Carmen Simon, and Carmen is the director of the Castle Rock Wellness Center in Quinter, Kansas. Carmen, welcome. Now, we have something special to talk about today. You have a really cool event coming up in February. What can you tell us about it?
Well, that's our fundraising gala, and we always argue about gala or gala, but you can call it whatever you'd like. Just come. We have a meal and we have a dance after that, and we provide childcare. There's no cost for the childcare. That's a service event for the 4-H group there in Quinter, and so they take care of your kids, and you can dress up formally, semi-formally, or the guys some of the guys will wear just blue jeans and ties, but the ladies always look pretty, really pretty.
I saw some of the photographs you showed, and the women just look stunning. And most of us really like an excuse to get dressed up, but the men probably like that they can wear jeans if they want to.
Right. Some of them wear ties and dress slacks and stuff. We just tell them to come however you're comfortable.
So when is this event going to be held?
It's actually going to be on Valentine's Day this year. And it's in the Opera House at Greenfield. So a lot of people don't go over there, and so it's a nice reason to go over. It's a nice old building with character, and so it's really fun. We go over there.
So it's at 6 p.m. on Valentine's Day.
Right.
And this is a great opportunity for the people that don't know what they're going to do on Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
And what do the funds go to that you're raising for?
Well, the fitness center, we have a really nice center. Lots of treadmills, elliptical bikes, free weights, machine weights, exercise room in the back, and so we're always having to maintain that. The treadmills they're 4 years old now, and so that's a lot of miles, and we're wanting to replace them with some that are a little bit higher end, and so all of this fundraising goes to replacing the equipment and upgrading our building. And we have a vision to add on therapy pools where you could do the endless pool, and then also a heated pool like they have at the hospital that has a treadmill at the bottom that you can walk, so those who are doing rehabilitation can come down and do that too. That's our dream, but that's what the funds will go to. We're trying to raise money for the equipment and to expand our building.
That's such a fantastic facility to have in Quinter.
Yeah.
And going back to the event for just a minute, it looks like there's really a lot going on that night. I was reading there's raffles.
Yes.
What kind of things, do you have any idea what you're going to have this
Well,
year?
I don't know everything, but we always, we do have 2 families who own cabins in Colorado, and one is right at the base of the ski for Winter Park, just right at the base. And you can go in winter, or you can go in the spring or summer or whenever and enjoy it. It's gorgeous. But there's 2 families that have that, and so you can do a silent auction. It's a silent auction for those. People bid through the night for that, and then we have raffles for memberships, and then we also have like gift cards and things for that for the raffles. But there's silent auction items. We've had in the past signed football by Colin Klein. Yes, Colin Klein from K-State. We had some connections with K-State athletes, and so we had, I know Coach Snyder had a signed poster, I think, and then Walters we had a jersey, I think, for him one year, and we had a signed baseball by Maddox. I can't think of his first name now. He played for the Braves, but we had some memorabilia like that, and then things from other area businesses like the Q Value had made a nice little summertime package that, and wine. We had a wine thing package. We had a spa package from I'm not sure, I can't remember that one, but we have all kinds of different things. And so we have art on display from our students, lots of beautiful art. So the first hour from 6 to 7, we have wine tasting, and they can walk around and look at the items for auction, and look at the art and just visit with each other. And then we serve the meal from 7 to 8. And it's served by the Lit Club from Quinter High School. They come and they do a great job. They dress up and they look spiffy, and they just towel over the hand and everything, and just make you feel really special. And they will also sing to your Valentine if you pay them a little extra, because that's their fundraiser. They do a fundraiser, so you can pay them a little extra, and they'll come and they'll sing a song, and they'll either embarrass them or try to make them feel special, depending on how you request it.
And how much you pay me.
Exactly. So, but it's nice, you know, so these girls come around and they sing, and you know, it's a really good meal. We have brisket, we have cheesecake, delicious, and she's making a chocolate torte or something this year. She said it's going to be pretty fantastic, so.
Well, and then is there music? Did I read there's like music and dancing afterwards?
There's dancing afterwards, yeah, and we have a live band, and everybody always enjoys that, and then again, we have wine tasting going on the whole time, you know, so they, I'm not a wine person, but Dr. Doug and Shelley, they're the kind of the ones who do that, Grunbacher's, and they, I don't remember the name of the wine, but I'm going to ask for it again this year. It was a nice sweet wine that was really good. So just different, they have all kinds of different kinds that we can taste and enjoy.
Well, it sounds like a fantastic evening. Now okay, so just to kind of let people know, how can they purchase tickets to your event? Who do they get in touch with?
We have a Facebook page, and so they can always contact me through the Facebook page.
And what is the Facebook page? What should they search for?
Castle Rock Fitness Center.
Okay.
Or Wellness Center. I think it's under Fitness Center on the Facebook. We go by both.
Sure.
And then also on the Small Town America, Castle Rock Wellness Center is, I know that's Wellness Center on Small Town America, and then we always have our information on there. And they can call the center, you find the information on there, or I can give you the number. Can I do that?
Sure, absolutely.
It's 785-754-8183, and that you'll be able to get a hold of me that way, and I can help you out. There's board members that you can contact, or Facebook would probably be the best way.
Perfect. Well, it looks like you have plans for Valentine's Day if you didn't already, so get in touch with Carmen and get your tickets purchased so you can go to this amazing gala or gala that they're having on Twitter. We'll be right back to learn more about another event for Valentine's Day.
At Nex-Tech Wireless, we know you're always on the move, and your devices go with you. That's why Nex-Tech Wireless has expanded its partnership with Sprint and is one of the first companies in the nation to share connectivity to Sprint's 4G LTE network. Now you can connect in more places than ever. And with the best rates, carryover data, and programs like our buyback program, there's no better time for you to make the switch. Nex-Tech Wireless, now offering nationwide 4G LTE.
You're in the right place, the see it before you buy place, the professional staff place, the have it delivered place. Frigid Air Gallery and Genuine Appliance has real stainless steel with fewer fingerprints and smudges. Ranges with true convection speed bake. Quietest in its class dishwashers. Refrigerators with the freezer on the top, the bottom, or side by side. Frigid Air Gallery and Genuine Appliance at 1224 East 27th and Hayes. The best price place. You're in the right place.
Dignity, respect, professionalism, commitment, and fairness are the 5 core values you can expect from All Faiths Funeral Chapel in Smith Center. At All Faiths Funeral Chapel, they consider it an honor to serve you and your family and their community. Built in 2010, their large state-of-the-art facility includes dining and reception hall to accommodate large funeral dinners, even anniversaries and weddings. They also sell customized monuments and offer pre-arranged services. All Faiths Funeral Chapel in Smith Center.
Did you know?
It's not just water, it's better water.
Better Water Smith Center completes all your hydration needs. They sell Lundy spring systems, including water softeners, reverse osmosis, water coolers, and bottled water. They won't just install your system, they will service and repair it too. Better Water can repair Echo water systems and all other major brands. They offer softener salt sales and delivery for your convenience. Serving all of Northwest Kansas.
It's not just water, it's better water.
Hi, Brett from Nex-Tech here. Have you ever missed your favorite TV show? Been interrupted while watching a movie? Do you ever wish you could just pause live TV? If so, Nex-Tech Whole Home DVR is perfect for you. DVR is awesome because it's easy. You can record a single show, an entire series. You can even tell it to only record new episodes. Plus, you can start and watch those recordings from any TV in your home. Call Nex-Tech today and get DVR. Trust me, you're gonna love it.
Great deals, huge inventory, local buyers and sellers, easy and free to use. Everything you love about the Nex-Tech Classifieds, now in the palm of your hand. Download the Nex-Tech Classifieds app for Android and iPhone today.
Welcome back. We have another awesome Valentine's event that is also a fundraiser that we want to talk to you about, and this event is going to be in Hayes. And I have here with me Lindsey Crisenbery, and Lindsey is the Executive Director of CASA of the High Plains. And today we want to talk about a Valentine's event called Valentine's Evening to benefit a child in need. Lindsey, tell us a little bit about the Valentine's event.
Sure. We hold a Valentine's event every year. It's a nice event. You dress up, you get to have cocktails, and there's a live and silent auction and a nice dinner that the Rose Garden Banquet Hall holds for us. And it's just a fun evening. All the proceeds go to benefiting abused and neglected children in our area because that's who we serve. And so all the proceeds go to the recruitment and training and management of the volunteers to help support those kids.
What a great cause to support. So when is this event actually going to be held this year? Is it on Valentine's Day?
Yes, it's on February 14th, and it starts at 6 o'clock, and it's at the Rose Garden Banquet Hall.
And for those of you that aren't familiar with that location, that is where the Fanchon formerly was.
Correct.
Is that right? So 6 p.m. they can go out and start with their cocktails, right?
Yes.
And silent auction items. What type of, do you have any idea of some of the things we might be able to bid on this year?
So, I don't know all the items yet, of course, but I know we did have some Royals tickets come through, some tickets to a few different zoos throughout Kansas. We always get jewelry from a couple of the jewelry stores in town, so there's always lovely necklaces, and we always have some electronics. I know last year we had an iPod mini that people could go in for a drawing on. And so just those, our live auction events we usually have as things people could actually go and do, like a shopping spree or a really nice dinner for friends. And so those are kind of what we usually have going on, so I hope that's the same.
Well, it sounds like there's going to be a wide variety, and maybe for those people that didn't purchase their Valentine's present yet, they could even buy something that it sounds like. So you've got the cocktails, the auction, then 7 o'clock is dinner, and then your live auction starts at 8:30. So it sounds like there's really a whole night of entertainment there.
Yes.
And as you mentioned, it benefits an amazing cause, which is CASA. Can you tell us a little bit more about CASA for the people that may not be familiar with it?
Sure. CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. And what that is, it's a group of community members that have decided to be volunteers with our organization. And what we do is we serve abused and neglected children. So when the court has deemed a child in need of care from their parents or their caregivers, they will put a CASA on their case. Usually CASA serve the most challenging cases because there's so limited volunteers, and those are the cases that really need some extra eyes and attention. And so whether it was because the case was disturbing or it was just there's a lot of players in that family, that's who the judge typically puts a CASA volunteer on. And then our goal as the volunteer is to make sure that we are finding and helping that child to get into a safe, permanent home as quickly as possible. The court system can take quite a while. So, kids can, as adults, 3 months doesn't seem very long, but as a kid, that can seem like a very long time. And these kids are in the system usually for a year or longer. And so that's quite a while. So that's who the CASA volunteers really help, are the ones that's cases are a bit more complicated.
So in addition to this event, we might just add that you're always looking for volunteers.
Yes.
And they could certainly contact CASA of the High Plains to find out more information about that.
Correct, yep.
So how would somebody go about getting tickets for the Valentine's evening?
Great. And the tickets will be $30 each, or you can purchase a table of 8 for $210. And they can either contact myself, and that phone number is 628-8641, or they can also contact the Rose Garden Steakhouse to purchase the tickets, and the number there is 625-9508.
So what kind of meal do you have planned this year? The Rose Garden always makes fantastic food. You might not even know the menu.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty certain they're going to have, is it that pecan chicken that they always serve? That's awesome.
It's fantastic.
Yes, it's the best.
It's kind of a trademark. For those of you that haven't, had people that haven't had a chance to eat Rose Garden, it's one of the most popular catering companies in Hayes, but they also really just do fantastic meals. So it sounds like, you know, if you don't have something to do on Valentine's Day in Hayes, this would be a really good opportunity for you. So let's just go back over. It's going to be at the Rose Garden Banquet Hall, which is formerly the Fanchon, February 14th at 6 p.m. And they can buy their tickets ahead of time by contacting the Rose Garden or CASA of the High Plains. Is that correct?
Correct. And I might also mention that this year's Valentine's event, we're holding it in memory of Brenda Gable. She was a past board member and also a past CASA advocate, and she passed away last year right after our last event, and so we're holding this in honor of her this year.
Well, that is so nice to have such a special and important event to honor somebody like that. So get in touch with CASA or the Rose Garden and get your tickets so you have something fantastic to support and do on Valentine's this year. When we come back, we'll visit with HRC about some of the cool things that are going to happen in February here in Hayes.
Hey Nex-Tech customer, we all know that watching TV at home is great, but did you know that you can take your TV on the road with you with TV Everywhere? There are nearly 30 channels to choose from. Watch American Pickers on History, news on Fox News, movies on Lifetime, whatever you want. TV Everywhere is another great feature for Nex-Tech TV customers. Visit nextech.com/TV Everywhere to register. Nex-Tech, our products and our people are here for you.
Local business is thriving in Western Kansas, but you might not know everything about these businesses and the great people behind them. You can learn about the stories behind these staples of our area by watching Nex-Tech's Business Spotlight on Nex-Tech Channel 1. From vehicle restoration to health stores to alpaca farms, Business Spotlight will give you information on the places that will keep you shopping locally. Business Spotlight on Nex-Tech Channel 1.
Make a difficult choice an easy one with Cedar View Assisted Living's knowledgeable and caring staff. Your loved one will be professionally taken care of as they transition into their new community. With movies, holiday parties, planned exercises, and games, residents will have opportunities every day to enjoy their time at Cedar View. Multiple room styles are available, ensuring a just right fit for your loved one. Come see Cedar View Assisted Living for yourself next to Sternberg Museum. The care you need, the home you want.
My life is pretty busy. I'm a mom, a grandma, and I manage a restaurant. I love where I work, and I love spending time with my family. I watch my grandchildren in the summer, and with all that I've got going on, time is really important to me. That's why I like Nex-Tech's bundled services. Everything is on one bill, and it gets paid automatically. It's a great time saver. Plus, I get discounts for bundling.
Hi, I'm Neva from Nex-Tech, and our bundled services are here for you.
Introducing the all-new Samsung Galaxy S5 at Nex-Tech Wireless. Enjoy superior viewing experience on the 5.1-inch HD display. Stay fit with the innovative fitness and wellness features. The Samsung Galaxy S5 is also the world's first phone with a heart rate monitor. Experience innovation like never before. The Samsung Galaxy S5 is now at Nex-Tech Wireless.
The Hayes Public Library isn't just for books anymore. Break through your book barriers and see what all the HPL has to offer. Enjoy our free programs like computer classes, music concerts, cooking sessions, and more. Browse our collection of DVDs, CDs, and other media for free checkouts. Access your favorite titles online with the Sunflower e-Library and take your media on the go with the Hoopla app. Visit www.hayespubliv.org and discover what the Hayes Public Library has to offer.
Welcome back. I have Roger Bixenman here with me, the superintendent of HRC Hayes Recreation commission here in Hayes, and of course there's always things going on at HRC, which is why it's great to have you on our show every month. But we wanted to talk about some of the things that are going to be coming up kind of starting in February, and even just some things that go on all the time. Roger, the first thing I wanted to talk about, because last time we were talking about this and we didn't get to it, was HRC has middle school dances every month during the school year. And I have a middle school son, and this is for him one of the most fantastic things that occurs in his life. Tell us, the next one is February 20th, but tell us a little bit about how the middle school dances work.
Okay, well, I'm glad he enjoys it. So first of all, we have a lot of middle school students that come to our dances. We hold one about every month of the year, except for December. And then, of course, during the summer, we cut them off, like April's our last one, I believe. But basically, they can come. It's on Fridays. And we try to avoid any other activities or events going on. It's pretty hard to do, but we usually have it on Fridays. And the cost is $5 unless they bring a canned good. And in those canned goods, if we bring a canned good, it's $3 for them to enter. And the canned goods we donate back to food pantries of different places, and we spread it out. So it's a neat thing. You know, we have a DJ that's in Gym 3, so they can go in Gym 3 and dance the night away if they want to. They can also play basketball or volleyball in gyms 1 and 2. We leave the lights on in there for them, and we do have some lights on in Gym 3. I don't want to make it look like we don't have any lights on.
I hope so.
But it is well chaperoned. We have staff there. Gail Wickham, our youth program director, puts the dances on, and we usually average anywhere from 325 to 400 on a good day, and so it's kind of chaotic for a couple hours. The dances run from 7 to 9:30 p.m. We just ask the parents, for safety reasons, that they drop their kids off on the west side of the parking lot. And usually we have some lines. We've had some lines back on Canterbury Street back to Casey's, but if they're patient, once the kids get out and we get them in the cars, it goes pretty quickly. And I would like to thank the Hayes Police Department, because they usually send a couple officers out to help direct traffic. So.
Yeah, you can tell you guys have been doing it for a while, because it is all ran very well, and they can buy treats when they're there, I think. And,
yes, we have concession stands.
So it's just a great thing that you put on, and I know the kids love it. So, you know, for the people that have a middle school student that haven't gone, I'd really encourage them to give it a try. Now, there are some other really important things coming up in February, and it's hard to believe, but we're already thinking spring sports at this time. So there's several deadlines for spring sports coming up. Which ones are we going to be thinking about for February?
Well, for spring, we have our youth spring soccer, which is always a big event, and that's for ages 5 through 14. And of course, it's broken down into divisions, both boys and girls. We have 5 and 6-year-old, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11, 14. And then we also have our volleyball, which last year in 2014 was our first year we offered it in the spring. Typically it's been in the fall, and that's for 3rd through 6th grade. And we have a 3rd and 4th grade division and a 5th and 6th grade division. And then last youth sport is flag football, and that's for 6 through 12. And the divisions are 6 to 8-year-olds and 9 to 12-year-olds. And of course, our coaches' meetings, the deadline's the middle of February, and our meetings will happen after that. And we always need volunteer coaches for all those teams. We need to find coaches to coach those teams. So it's difficult sometimes. It's easier with other sports sometimes, but soccer seems to be our biggest challenge of finding people, because they're just not quite sure how to coach soccer. So. And
you don't expect a bunch of pro soccer players to volunteer. You just want some people that care, and you guys kind of have clinics or help them, don't you, if somebody wants to be a new coach?
We do have materials for them, and we also do a National Youth Sports Coaches Association. They can go online and register for that. That helps them along the way, and it gives them tips for how to organize practices and you know, what to do in games and things like that, and how to really just kind of coach and teach a kid. So. Well,
that's a good thing that's coming up. February 11th is the deadline to enroll your children, and you'll take coaches anytime, I'm
exactly.
Sure. Now, there's also some things at the rec that are available to people all the time. You mentioned that people can have birthday parties at the rec, or children can. Tell us about that.
They can reserve a 2-hour time. It's $50, and that gets them 45 minutes of a scheduled activity. And our themes are, we have glow art, which they do art in a dark room with the neon lights. We have sports and games. They can choose their theme for sports and games. We have a birthday bonanza. Not sure what they all do with that one, but sounds kind of fun. And then for 12 to 24-month-year-olds, we have little climbers. So they can choose amongst those themes, and we'll have an HRC staff member, usually Gail or Haley, will do an activity with them for 45 minutes of their choosing, and then they can have the room, one of the conference rooms, for their eating the birthday cake or whatever type of event they want to do, or open presents or anything like that. So it's pretty neat, and it's been popular. We've been doing it for, gosh, probably about 3 years now.
That is really cool. I had no idea that you did that, and so just another option for people that want to do something fun with their kids for their birthdays. So there's all kinds of things we couldn't even talk about today, but it's all available on the website hazerec.org. They can also call down to the office and talk and ask questions. And the forms, even, which is so convenient, are online now. You can submit forms online. So just kind of check out what's going on at your local, at the Recreation Commission. And we'll be right back.
I like our DVR because it works in every room. The HD looks great for sports, and I like how easy it is to rent on-demand movies. But the best thing about Nex-Tech TV is that we try to do even more than what our customers would expect to make sure their experience is great. I'm Joe, Nex-Tech Engineering Technician. Our products and our people are here for you.
Are you looking to tone up in the convenience of your own home? Then join the Hayes Rec instructors for HRC at-home fitness on Nex-Tech TV. Each week, instructors will teach a new class that will be featured on Nex-Tech Channel 1 and 106 multiple times during the day. So tune in and tone up with HRC at-home fitness on Nex-Tech TV.
Enjoy hit movies, now in theaters and in your home, on demand.
If the word gets out that Artificial is out there on the streets,
maybe there's a way we can take down Vice once and for all.
She thinks I'm starstruck.
Do you have any painkillers? No, like what you'd give a dog, but 10 times more?
we prevent crime before it takes place.
What is it?
It's a time machine.
Enjoy these movies now, on demand, the same day as theaters.
New technology comes out every week, and it can be hard to keep up with the new features and buttons each new phone, computer, and tablet have. You could soon be the tech-savvy person in your family if you watch Nex-Tech University. Available on Nex-Tech Channel 1 and Nex-Tech VOD, Nex-Tech University will give you the tips and tricks to master your latest device and make you the person friends will run to with questions. Watch Nex-Tech University on Nex-Tech Channel 1 and video on demand.
Hi?
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associates to learn more.
We learned about 3 great organizations today and things that are going on in February, a couple of Valentine's Day events if you're looking for something to do, and then always there's a ton to do at Hayes Rec. We're always looking for ideas for our show. There's several ways you can contact me if you have something that's coming up in your community or a neat attraction that you might want to share. You can email me at jleiker@nextech.com, or you can call us at 785-625-7070 and let us know about your upcoming event so we can feature it on one of the future episodes of What's Happening Now.